Satnam, a lot of you had a lot of questions after my last video on skin and beauty tips. Also, I felt somewhere that it kind of incomplete. So I'm making this second part on beauty tips for the skin, and I want to start with a story. About a year ago, I was teaching in Dubai, and I teach in Dubai a lot. Almost every year I go once. And the owner of the studio, which I teach regularly in, when she came to say hello to me, I looked at her and I said, "You stopped having sugar." She said, "What? How do you know that?" I said, "Look at your skin." So one of the biggest enemies of our skin is sugar. Just remember that. In fact, the mantra for great skin is an alkaline body. If you have too much acid in your body, your skin is never going to shine. Imagine people who drink a lot of alcohol. That's pure acid going into your body all the time. What kind of skin do they have? People who smoke a lot. What kind of skin do they have? You want beautiful, shining, glowing skin. Create more alkalinity in the body. Eat foods that alkaline you. It's also going to keep your cancer away, by the way. Okay, I'm going to start with a very ancient therapy that comes from actually my wife's village, which my wife taught this to me. So what they do is when they finish eating fruit, the inside part of it, they just put it on the skin. Works like magic. So watermelon, papaya, melons, these are the fruits that we use to apply on the skin. In fact, papaya is supposed to be the most magical, especially if you have skin burn. If you have, you want to get rid of your tan, papaya is the most magical. You just cut the papaya, eat it, whatever you have to do, and then the inside part of it, the inside part of the papaya, you just put it wherever it's burnt, all over the body, and you're going to be perfectly fine. The other thing I want to share with you is that in the last video, I told you about besan and malai, and you just apply it on your skin. Once in a while, we do variations. Now, what are these variations? Multani Mitti. You get it everywhere in India. And Multani Mitti, as far as I understand, comes from Unani medicine, a very ancient traditional medicine, and one of the most magical things for your skin. In fact, if my wife ever gets a zit or a boil on the face, she just, before sleeping, I've seen her do this for like 12 years. She just takes a little paste of it, just puts it wherever the zit is, and in the morning, usually it's gone. So you can mix this in the basin, what I told you last time, and you can make it as part of your treatment. Also, Neem powder, again a variation. Once in a while, you don't put only besan. You don't put besan and multani mitti. You take besan. For those who don't understand, besan is gram flour and neem powder. Neem, as everybody in India knows, is incredible for the skin. It's one of the most magical things God ever created for skin, for eczema. Even if you take the neem leaf, boil it and drink it, even that's amazing. So a lot of you asked me about what soap do we use. These are the ones. I mean, I'm not particular about any brand. As long as they are handmade, as long as they are natural, as long as there's no chemical in it, we're good with these. The ones that are beautiful to smell, and the ones which you get off the shelf, most of them are a disaster for your skin. Lastly, Rosewater. Just you can spray directly on your face. You can put a few drops to that concoction with the gram flour, with the besan. Rosewater, if you get pure, good quality one, not the cheap imitation fake that you get in most of the grocery stuff. Be very particular about what you buy, where you're buying it from. Make sure the authenticity of what they're claiming, whether it's true or not. And just one more thing. The sugar that we do use, if we have to use sugar, is raw sugar. We don't use the polished, shining white one, because the more polished it gets, the more chemicals have been added into it, and the worse it is for you, and the more amazing it is for cancer. You want to keep cancer away, stay away from sugar. So these are some of the tips for the skin. A lot of you ask me what to do for hair. Now, I'm the wrong person to ask, because I have like 50% hair left. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my wife. She has the most amazing hair you'll ever see in your life. She's going to be a guest on one of these videos, and she's going to talk to you about what she does for her hair. Again, something all that comes from the traditional therapies from her village, which are like hundreds of years old. So Sonali is going to be here with you on the the video for hair. And remember, whatever videos I make, they're made for you. They're based on your comments and your messages to me. So keep those comments coming, and I'll see you soon. Satnam.